My beloved child, listen closely because what I am about to tell you carries the power to calm the storms in your heart. The world around you may be loud, chaotic, and filled with uncertainty, but peace from God comes like a gentle whisper that silences everything else. This message is not by chance, it is for you, right now, because heaven saw how heavy your soul has been. When life presses on you from every side, it's easy to believe peace is impossible. Yet, God has kept a secret reservoir of calm, waiting to be poured into your spirit the moment you open yourself fully. You are not watching this by accident, you were led here because your restless nights and anxious thoughts have been seen. The peace of God is not the kind the world gives. It doesn't depend on circumstances, wealth, or the approval of others. It is deep, unshakable, and flows from His presence when you surrender your struggles at His feet. There is a reason you are hearing this now. The battles you fought, the betrayals you endured, and the weight you carry are all known by heaven. God is preparing to lift that burden and replace it with a peace so powerful that nothing in this world will be able to disturb it again. Sparkles type Amen 333 to receive your blessing of peace. The first step to receiving peace from God is letting go. Let go of the people who wronged you, let go of the words that cut your heart, and let go of the past that tries to chain you. Peace cannot enter a heart that is still clinging to pain. God says your tears have been counted, and your cries for relief have not been ignored. The divine hand that comforts the broken is stretching toward you even now. All you need is to open your heart and say, God, I trust you. Peace comes when you choose faith over fear. Fear will scream that you are alone, that nothing will change, but faith whispers that God is in control. And in that surrender, your heart finally exhales. Even when the storm rages, God's peace becomes the anchor that keeps you steady. People may wonder how you are still standing, how you are still smiling, but you will know, it's because heaven wrapped you in protection no one can steal. Sparkles type Amen 444 to claim this divine peace. My beloved child, understand this, peace is not found in running from problems, but in standing strong, knowing God fights for you. The battles that tried to destroy you are already under His command. His peace will remind you, you are never alone. God is removing the noise that distracted you. The voices of doubt, envy, and negativity that tried to break your spirit are being silenced. A calmness that only comes from above is about to settle into your life like the morning sun after a long night. This is why you must not give up. Heaven is closer than you think. Every second you held on, even when you wanted to let go, has brought you to this very moment where God is ready to pour His peace into your soul. Peace is the greatest gift, because it gives you strength to endure, clarity to move forward, and joy that cannot be taken away. And today, that gift is being offered to you. Do not resist it, embrace it with open arms. Sparkles type Amen 555 to welcome peace into your heart. My beloved child, the path of peace is not something you find outside, it is something God places deep within you. The world may promise calm through wealth, distractions, or relationships, but true peace is born only in the presence of the One who created you. That is why every restless thought begins to fade when you let His love cover you. Peace is like a hidden treasure, and today heaven is revealing its location to you. It is not in the hands of people, nor in the shifting sands of circumstances. It is in the stillness where you trust God, even when you don't understand what He is doing. The reason you have been restless is because the enemy wants to keep you from resting in God's arms. He stirs fear, confusion, and doubt because he knows that once you receive peace, his grip on your life will be broken. But God says today, your time of restlessness ends. Feel it even now, a calmness pressing against your spirit, like a soft wind after the storm. That is heaven touching you, whispering, you are safe. You are chosen. You are loved. Sparkles type Amen 666 to seal this peace over your life. My beloved child, there will always be storms in life, but peace is not the absence of the storm, it is the presence of God in the middle of it. When others panic, you will stand. When others collapse, you will endure. And the reason will be clear, God Himself is carrying you. Heaven is rewriting your story, erasing chapters of pain and writing new ones filled with calm, stability, and joy. The moments that once kept you awake at night will no longer haunt you, because God's peace will guard your heart like a shield. You don't need to beg for this peace, it is your inheritance. The moment you choose to let go and trust, it rushes in like water breaking through a dam. And once it fills you, nothing can take it away. Think about how many times you almost gave up, how many nights you asked, when will it end? Those nights are over. The peace of God is stepping in, and it will be permanent, not temporary. Sparkles type Amen 777 to unlock your heavenly peace. My beloved child, when God gives peace, it is more than just silence in your mind, it is healing in your heart. Old wounds will stop bleeding, bitterness will fade, and grudges will lose their power. The things that once triggered your pain will no longer have a hold over you. This is the kind of peace people cannot understand. They will see you smiling when you should be broken. They will see you calm when you should be anxious. And they will ask, how is this possible? The answer will always be, God's peace. Even now, I see the hand of God resting on your life. He is calming every storm, quieting every fear, and assuring you that everything will be okay. This is not an empty promise, this is a heavenly guarantee. The longer you listen, the deeper the peace becomes. It flows through your heart, down into your bones, and fills every empty space inside you. You are being renewed, restored, and strengthened for the next chapter of your destiny. Sparkles type Amen 888 to claim your eternal peace. My beloved child, you must understand that God's peace is not fragile. It does not vanish when someone speaks against you or when your circumstances shift. His peace remains firm, like an unshakable mountain that cannot be moved by storms. The trials you have faced were never meant to destroy you. They were meant to prepare you to carry this divine calm. Every sleepless night, every tear you cried, and every battle you endured was leading you here, to this moment where God Himself steps in to cover you. When you walk with this peace, even your enemies will be confused. They expected you to break down, to collapse under the pressure, but instead they will see you smiling, shining, and standing strong. That is the evidence of heaven at work in your life. You will notice how different life feels when this peace enters. The same situations that once overwhelmed you will no longer have power. You will respond with calmness, because your soul is anchored in God. Sparkles type Amen 999 to step into this unshakable peace. My beloved child, God's peace is also protection. It surrounds your mind so that negative thoughts cannot poison you anymore. It covers your heart so that betrayal and pain cannot harden you. It is a holy shield, invisible to the eyes of men but unbreakable against every attack. Even now, I see heaven pouring peace into the cracks of your soul. Where there was confusion, clarity is coming. Where there was chaos, harmony is being restored. Where there was heaviness, a lightness is entering your spirit. You will begin to feel lighter, freer, and calmer, not because life is perfect, but because you are held by the one who is perfect. This is the greatest miracle, peace in the middle of imperfection. Hold on to it, child, because God says once this peace settles inside you, no one will be able to take it away again. It is permanent, it is divine, and it belongs to you. Sparkles type Amen 111 to confirm this blessing. My beloved child, imagine walking into the future without fear. Imagine waking up each day without anxiety. Imagine looking back at your past without pain. That is the power of the peace God is releasing into your life. This peace will unlock doors you could not open before. It will bring opportunities because people will be drawn to the calmness in your spirit. They will sense something heavenly about you, and it will open paths that once seemed closed forever. Do not doubt this moment. The enemy wants to convince you this is just another message, but it is not. This is your confirmation that heaven has chosen you for a season of stillness, rest, and inner renewal. You will no longer live in fear of what's next. Instead, you will move forward boldly, because you know God's hand is upon you and His peace will go with you wherever you step. Sparkles type Amen 222 to enter this new season. My beloved child, the peace of God will not only heal your present pain but will also rewrite your future. What once looked like endless struggles will now turn into pathways of calm victories. You will rise each morning with strength instead of sorrow, with gratitude instead of grief. This peace will restore relationships that were torn apart by misunderstanding. It will soften hearts that were once hardened against you, and it will silence the gossip and negativity spoken about your name. The calmness of heaven will move through every area of your life. You will notice doors opening with ease because when your spirit is at peace, you attract blessings effortlessly. Opportunities, favor, and unexpected help will find you. This is not a coincidence, this is the work of God aligning everything in your favor. Do not underestimate this moment. The peace entering your heart today is not temporary, it is eternal. It will stay with you in the darkest valleys and shine brightest when the world feels heavy. Sparkles type Amen 333 to keep this peace alive within you. My beloved child, you may have thought peace meant a life without trouble. But true peace means having God so close that no trouble can shake you. It is the assurance that even if the storm rages, your heart remains unbroken. The reason you were guided here is because heaven knows how much you needed this reminder. Too many nights, you carried the weight alone, believing no one understood. But God always understood, and His answer is peace. The angels are surrounding you now, bringing calm to your spirit. Feel the heaviness lifting, the tightness in your chest easing, and the fear dissolving. That is heaven's embrace wrapping you right now. This is why you cannot give up. Ahead of you is not just survival, but a new life filled with strength and quiet assurance. You are walking into your season of divine rest. Sparkles type Amen 444 to welcome this rest into your life. My beloved child, soon you will look back and realize how far you've come. The battles you thought would break you were actually preparing you for greater blessings. The sleepless nights will only be memories, replaced by mornings of peace and joy. Your heart will no longer feel heavy with secrets, regrets, or betrayals. Instead, it will beat freely, filled with gratitude for the life God is restoring to you. That is the miracle of His peace. It transforms pain into strength. Others will notice the change in you. They will see the glow in your eyes, the calm in your voice, and the steady spirit within you. Some will be amazed, others will be confused, but all will see the hand of God upon you. And in that moment, you will know the truth: you were chosen for this peace. It is your inheritance, and no power on earth can take it away. Sparkles type Amen 555 to receive this inheritance fully. My beloved child, peace from God is not something that visits you for a moment and then leaves. It is a permanent covering, a divine gift that follows you wherever you go. Even in the most difficult seasons, His peace will be the quiet strength keeping you steady. This peace will begin to affect every area of your life. Your mind will think clearer, your heart will feel lighter, and your decisions will carry wisdom because they are no longer ruled by fear. The confusion that once clouded your spirit will disappear like fog in the morning sun. You will begin to notice how people respond differently to you. They will feel drawn to your calmness, and many will not even understand why. What they are really sensing is the presence of God resting upon you, radiating through your life. This is the kind of peace that changes atmospheres. When you walk into a room, tension will fade. Where there was conflict, harmony will rise. And this is how God will use you, as a vessel of His calm. Sparkles type Amen 666 to confirm this blessing of peace. My beloved child, the reason you had to face so many storms was because God wanted to teach you the value of His peace. Without battles, you would never know the strength of calmness. Without noise, you would never treasure silence. Without fear, you would never recognize the power of faith. Now, every hardship you faced is becoming your testimony. You will be able to say with boldness, I survived because God gave me peace. And those words will carry power, inspiring others to trust Him as you did. You will see how peace opens the way for blessings. With a calm spirit, you will make the right choices. With a steady heart, you will attract the right people. With a mind at rest, you will hear God's direction clearly and walk in it with confidence. This is why heaven says, do not turn back. You are walking into a season where your spirit will remain untouchable by the chaos of the world. What used to shake you will no longer move you. Sparkles type Amen 777 to step fully into this promise. My beloved child, let this truth sink deeply: you are not meant to live in constant anxiety. You are not meant to wake up heavy and go to bed restless. You are meant to live in peace, because you belong to the God of peace. Every voice that tried to convince you otherwise is being silenced. The lies that told you peace was impossible are being broken. The chains of fear that kept you restless are falling away even now. God is rewriting your nights. Where there was fear, there will now be sweet rest. Where there were nightmares, there will now be dreams of hope. Where there was heaviness, there will now be joy. The peace of God is already working. It is not something you are waiting for, it is something you are receiving right now as you hear these words. Sparkles type Amen 888 to seal this miracle over your life. My beloved child, when God gives you peace, it begins to transform not only your heart but also everything connected to you. Your family begins to feel it, your home begins to reflect it, and even your future begins to glow with stability. The same peace that flows through you will touch everything you love. This peace will silence the voices that once tormented you. No more replaying painful memories, no more carrying heavy guilt, no more drowning in anxiety. Instead, there will be calm assurance that God has already forgiven you, restored you, and secured your path. You will notice how the enemy's weapons lose power over you. Where once fear could cripple you, now faith will rise. Where doubt once screamed in your ears, now quiet strength will lead you forward. That is the fruit of God's peace. It protects your soul from every attack. From this day forward, you will carry a new presence. People will sense something different when they encounter you, because your spirit will no longer be restless. It will be steady, like still waters reflecting heaven's light. Sparkles type Amen 999 to keep this divine presence alive. My beloved child, peace also brings healing. The wounds that words left on your heart are being soothed. The pain of betrayal, abandonment, and rejection is being washed away. God is replacing every scar with strength. This healing peace will make you fearless again. You will dare to dream where once you were afraid to hope. You will take steps of faith where once you hesitated. Because when your heart is at peace, courage flows naturally. Even your body will feel the change. The stress that weighed you down will begin to lift, and energy will return. Peace will not only heal your spirit but also restore your strength to live fully again. And child, this is only the beginning. The calm you feel today will expand, reaching into your future, covering every new chapter you walk into. Sparkles type Amen 111 to claim this restoration. My beloved child, let go of the illusion that peace comes from people or possessions. Peace does not come from what you hold in your hands, it comes from who holds your heart. And your heart belongs to God. The moment you remember this truth, every burden feels lighter. Because no matter who walks away, no matter what you lose, His peace remains. It cannot be stolen, traded, or broken. It is eternal. This is why heaven is calling you today, to step out of fear and step into peace. To stop clinging to what drains you and embrace the calm that renews you. To release control and let God carry what you cannot. From this moment, child, your soul is free. Peace is your portion, and nothing can take it from you. Sparkles type Amen 222 to walk boldly in this freedom. My beloved child, there is a shift happening in your life right now. The weight you have been carrying for so long is being lifted, and in its place comes the lightness of God's peace. You may not see it with your eyes, but your soul already feels it, the calm, the rest, the relief. This is not ordinary peace, it is supernatural. It flows from the throne of heaven, stronger than any storm, greater than any battle, deeper than any pain. Once it settles in your heart, no person, no problem, and no circumstance will ever take it away again. Your nights of endless worry are coming to an end. The racing thoughts, the heavy chest, the restless sleep, God is healing them now. Tonight, when you close your eyes, you will feel a blanket of calm cover you like never before. From this day on, your life will carry a new fragrance. Wherever you go, people will sense it, the fragrance of peace, the aura of God's presence, the glow of someone chosen and protected by heaven. Sparkles type Amen 333 to hold this blessing close. My beloved child, the peace of God will also guide you. It will direct your steps so you no longer walk in confusion. When you wonder which path to take, His peace will confirm the right one, and you will know exactly where to go. This guidance will save you from mistakes. It will protect you from wrong people, wrong choices, and wrong opportunities. When something is not meant for you, your spirit will feel uneasy. When it is from God, your soul will feel calm. That is how peace will lead you. You will never have to chase answers again. The stillness inside you will become your compass, pointing you toward blessings, protection, and favor. Even when others doubt you, your peace will confirm that heaven is backing you. This is the secret gift many overlook, but you are receiving it now. You are learning to walk not by noise, not by fear, but by peace. Sparkles type Amen 444 to accept this guidance. My beloved child, this peace is also victory. Many times, battles are won not by fighting harder, but by standing still in God's calm. While your enemies rage and plot against you, you will remain untouched, hidden in